Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Dell, and we're going to just be getting some tarot messages today, as well as I'll do a little bit of channeling in the beginning. It's really windy where I'm at right now. We're having like some kind of gust of wind thing happening, so if you can hear it outside, it's been howling like all day long, so a lot of wind. When I was kind of meditating on it, because sometimes when a heavy wind will come through like that, it often brings about change. But I was actually seeing spirits say like it's actually going like this, so it can lift something out. So I feel like if it's windy where you're at, I think it's a metaphor though. It's like it's lifting something out, like it's lifting like a darkness, or I'm hearing depression. It's lifting a depression out, so that way something can be expressed. So there's a short on the video that, or on the channel, that came from another reading, but about this teaching Eckhart Tolle talks about, where it's just acknowledging that you are not depression, you are not sadness, you are not your emotions, and to create space between you and the emotion that you are experiencing, so that way you can look at it, you can disassociate with it and disidentify with it. Mainly disidentify is the key word being highlighted here, where it's like, okay, I am not depressed, I am experiencing depression. I am not sadness, I'm feeling sadness. And then you can look at it, and then there's space, and it allows this clearing to naturally occur when you do that. I was reminded also about Eckhart Tolle. He really comes through with these nuggets of wisdom. He asked a question in a video. I have not been able to find it since I saw it, so I do keep my eye out for it, and eventually when I find it, I'll try to remember to link it back to the video. But he talks about, who are you without the memory of yourself? Really profound, so I'll ask it again. It's, who are you without the memory of yourself? That is an invitation right there. I don't know if you feel it in the body, but for me, I feel it like in the body, like it clicks. And it's an invitation really to just strip yourself away of any stories that you are telling yourself, anything that you are limited by. I'm hearing reasons, like, give me a reason. I can't do this because I'm like this, or I can't follow my dreams because I have this going on, this is affecting me. And I'm hearing to adhere a new affirmation onto you as though it were a poultice. So it's like, a poultice is a old-fashioned medical patch, if you will. So back in the day, it's kind of the equivalent, like if you were to take cheesecloth or like paper towels or something like that, and you put a bunch of herbs and stuff in it, and you kind of sandwich it, and then you apply it to the wound or whatever, and it acts as a poultice. I don't know. that's what it is, but it's almost like a bandage with herbal support or something like that. Some people do this nowadays, I've seen, with castor oil packs. It's sort of the same thing, but it's called a poultice is the word. But I'm just seeing it's almost like using affirmations as though it were like a poultice to help you, not to have you become some other limited version of yourself, but to lift you up, so that way it frees you, so that way you can be more in alignment with your true self, your true identity, which is just being. It's the purity of you. I also saw something this morning, I'm being guided to share. It's like your personality isn't you either. It's how you interact with the rest of the world. So again, if you strip away the story of you, how do you interact and how do you show up? So it's like our soul's been with us the whole time, across many lifetimes, if you believe this, but I'm being guided to talk about it, so it's coming through. And it's you could have been different, your personality in all those different lifetimes. So it's really about like nature versus nurture, the season that you are in, the external environment, the circumstances, your surroundings that kind of affect and shape how you are. I don't know if you've ever witnessed people like this, that there's nothing good or bad about it, it's just, have you witnessed this, where someone acts a certain way around you, and then when their mom calls, they're like a totally different person, and then when their boss calls, there's a whole other person that answers the phone. Or when you're out in public and they run into somebody else, they have a whole other personality for that person. And it's kind of this like exchange of, okay, how do I need to show up in social settings and environments? Is that who you really are? Or is that how you feel that you need to be to get something from somebody, or how you feel you need to be in order to be accepted by somebody or a group? So that's coming through. Yeah, wow, interesting. So let's get some tarot messages now. I'm using the Light Seer's Tarot today, and we're just going to do a couple, Spirit. Thank you. Try to keep the message short and sweet today. I hope everyone's doing well. I hope that the video is finding you thriving and supporting yourself. I just heard. Please do like, share, and subscribe if you feel called to. It greatly helps, and it supports the channel, and you get to be a part of it as it's growing. So thank you so much. Queen of Pentacles, knowing your worth, showing up as yourself, your true self. I love this Queen of Pentacles because she's you can see and tell she's enjoying just basking in her awareness and her aloneness and her solitude. And she feels really like she's not clinging onto that pentacle. She's relaxed. She's enjoying the nature. She's enjoying being outside. She's enjoying the sounds all around her. I hear like birds chirping. I hear a little stream going in the background, and just feeling completely content to leave yourself be. Let yourself be is how it's coming through. And there being an inherent value and worth on that. You don't even, I'm hearing there's no appraisal needed. There's no appraisal necessary. It's just you feel it. It's like this inherent value that you possess is coming through. Understanding that your value and the energy you put out is in fact currency. So that's a way to look at it. If you're having difficulty accepting money for skills or abilities that you have, Spirit's saying, look no further than, just the evidence alone that what you do or what you provide helps a lot of people tremendously. Even if I'm seeing someone who makes like lawn ornaments, like you stick them in the ground, they could be wooden, like characters and stuff. And even if you're thinking like how is this helping people? Well, it brightens up a lot of people's days and you might not be aware of it. So if someone happens to drive by it and they see it and it lights them up, it makes them smile. And I feel like what you do really uplifts humanity. It uplifts, and that's something really purposeful behind what you are doing, whether you're aware of it or not. I'm seeing something too, like if this resonates for you, like someone drives by. I'm seeing girasole, which is sunflower in Italian. It could be a sunflower that you're making, I'm not sure, but I actually see the word out, so I don't know if this is a business or something like that. But I'm seeing, it's like someone happens to go by that and they see it on the awning, girasole, and it reminds them, oh, that's Nona, or that's my grandma, or that's my, my husband and I used to go to this restaurant early when we were first dating, and it just floods in all these warm, happy memories. And it just feels really good. But it's something like you don't think that what you do actually adds that much, but it does. You have no idea. So you can accept money, you can accept currency in exchange for what it is that you're doing, because it really is uplifting. And it allows you to continue to do that, especially if it's something you're passionate about. And Page of Wands, I feel like you are passionate about it. It excites you, it lights you up. You remember when you first had this idea. For some of you, it could be just having this creative idea where you're like, oh my God, I really want to do this. I really want to put this out into the world. I want to bring this to life, to fruition. And then you don't let yourself get in the way is what I'm hearing, like to continue this lively spirit of I'm going to go for it, I'm going to do it. I'm hearing fancy free, I'm going to be fancy free, I'm going to see where this thing takes me. Yeah. And then you figure it out. So the page is all about this sparkle, this insight behind an idea or something. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. And then you go for it. And then the night is like, all right, let me get the logistics here. What would I need? And, it's not always serious, but the night is trying to get things together. And then there's different aspects of what that looks like. So, are you Are you planning? Are you rushing? Are you scrambling? Are you just so excited and getting swept away with it? What's the quality of the energy and the preparation for grounding this? And then that's where like the Queen allows that energy to flow. It allows it to be channeled so that way it can be expressed. And then the King has mastered it. So I don't know why I went into explaining that, but it's like the connecting thread, how when we have this really exciting energy, it can feel daunting sometimes. All right, how do we actually make this into a reality? And so that's how it's coming through. And then here's the King of Swords showing up. So I feel like there's this need to get quiet right now and to rest and relax and realize that what you are doing may have served you well. I think this is an entirely new message, separate message coming through. I'm seeing something has served you really well, but it's no longer serving you anymore. It's something that you want to cut ties with and walk away from. It could be the way that you have taken care of yourself. So it could be your body, but I'm actually hearing like brain fuel. So it could be like something you are feeding your head, you're feeding your mind. I'm seeing it's a lot of stuff. I'm seeing for some it's like you always were doing Sudokus because you thought it was healthy for your brain health or your mind health, but you're actually becoming aware that it's keeping you imprisoned, meaning that maybe you were using these puzzles and things to keep you, like keep your mind young and active is what I'm getting, but what you've actually realized or what's been brought to light, whether it's just an epiphany or something like that, sudden awareness, is how it's coming through is like, you know what, I'm actually using these puzzles not to make me healthy or make my mind healthy, but I'm using them to avoid the rest of the world. It actually might be better for my mental health that I involve some aspect of socialization into my life. So I see you trading in these independent thought form structure things, exercises, brain teasers, for a more social aspect of that. So instead of doing Sudoku or Solitaire, which are one-person games, it's like you're going and finding the community center where I'm seeing cribbage, I'm seeing bridge, I'm seeing canasta, I'm seeing pinochle, and I'm also seeing mahjong. So it's like maybe you always wanted to learn mahjong, but you didn't want to sit with other people. I feel like you're getting over that now, and it's like you're recognizing and realizing it's so much more stimulating and nourishing for your brain if you invite a social aspect of this. So that's coming in. That's really positive and that's powerful. So I do hope you consider that. It feels like you might meet somebody. I don't know if you're looking to meet somebody, but I'm seeing for at least one of you out there, it's like you really enjoy someone else's company and it has the potential to develop further. So that's exciting. I'm like love's biggest fan. So if I even sniff it, I'm like, oh my gosh, you have to go for this. So, Six of Cups. I got so happy and giddy with that. So maybe you're excited at that prospect too. Six of Cups is the final message here. So Six of Cups is nostalgia, but it's also like longing for a simpler time. And we often look in the past for this, especially when the Six of Cups comes up, like, oh yes, I remember the good old days. I remember childhood. I remember my youth when I could move around well. and sometimes if we feel limited by the capacity of our body, it can feel overwhelming and unnerving where we're like, ugh. But you're as young as you feel, and I am hearing if you don't use it, you lose it. So somebody needs to hear this. It's about creating small wins and small victories for yourself. I'm seeing like taking a lap around the track at least once or something like that. So building small goals, and you can actually recreate the very thing you are nostalgic for in the present. So even if it doesn't show up that way, even if you're not able to do I'm seeing a hurdle, like, what is it, that track and field event where you're running and you're hurdling over those fence things. I don't know what it's called, but that's how it's coming through. You might not get to that level, but that's okay. It's like it still gives you the same joy to get out there and have a brisk walk, and even if you need like aid or assistance or something to do that for you. So I'm hearing somebody say, like, if you need like a walker or a cane or something like that to use as support to get around for whatever reason, not to feel ashamed about that. Like I'm hearing, like, shift your focus to, instead of like, I don't want this, to, oh my God, thank God bless the person who invented this thing, because it's helping me be mobile and it's helping me get around, and thank goodness this exists. Just shifting from an attitude of gratitude, or shifting towards an attitude of gratitude, will improve the situation. I'm seeing like it lifts everything. It makes everything so much more positive and happy, and your environment is positive and happy as well, and there's a shift towards that. So yeah. Feel into the change that you want to be and see what the guidance is around that to best support you. You can do this by calling in your spirit team. It's extremely simple and easy. All you do is go, I call in my spirit team, help me. That's literally it. And you can get specific if you want to throw in a request, but just, I call in my spirit team, please help me. I want to feel better. I want to feel happier. Please guide me. What does it take? What actions do I need to take so that way I can take steps to feeling better? And just allow that guidance to come in. It might be, I'm hearing it might be in the form of a song. I'm hearing James Brown's Get Up, Get On Up. So I think that's Sex Machine actually is what it's called. That's what the title of the song is called, but it's like get up, like move around, embrace yourself. So anyway, I hope that helped. I'm going to leave it there. Sending you all lots of love, hoping you are well, and stay safe, and I'll see you in another reading. Bye.